Jay Camaro wants to fucking give me a blowjob. That's what.
Yeah, tell him we prefer Mustangs, faggot.
Hey, listen, we're live, so don't say that no more.
Didn't they discontinue that shit back in the late 80s?
What, Camaros?
And then brought it back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone needs to discontinue that mofo.
The fucking guy won't leave me the fuck alone, man. He's in my fucking inbox constantly, dude.
Really?
Well,
yeah, dude. Huh?
I'm looking for a friend.
Dude, he is in my inbox all the fucking time, man. All the time. Tell me how he's got so much business because he's got so many followers on Instagram. He's like, step your follower game up. So I put that little box up there so people can follow me on Instagram now. So I can make more money.
Yeah, that's...
You need to learn how to wipe shit. Doesn't his dad have a patented...
Yeah, the patented technique.
Spray wipe, steel wool, spray wipe, steel wool, spray wipe, steel wool, and it's patented. You can't use that, T.
Yeah.
Maybe if you leave out one of the wipes, you might be good to go.
Dude.
Yeah, the ball wipe.
That fucking guy's an idiot.
I made a comment today. I saw all these cut-ups, and I'm like, it's easy to get work no one else wants to fucking do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's next?
I do
Church
all these
windows,
cut-ups, bro.
How about some stained glass? You into that?
Yeah,
Leaded glass? Fucking idiot.
Guy's a fucking moron.
I mean, it's easy to talk shit when your dad's had a business for 25 years worth of fucking
Yeah,
work.
what have you done?
You take it over.
Right.
Like,
right.
Just because you stand on the shoulder of a giant doesn't make you a giant.
Yeah, you're just a fucking turd burglar. Fucking douchebag. Dude is such a fucking douchebag. I don't know if I can say that enough, but the dude is a fucking douchebag. What bothers me the most is like, he's like, you're so mad. I'm like, what am I so mad about, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, I got more Instagram followers than you. I'm like, dude, I'm cashing checks. I don't give a fuck about that. I got news for you. If you hashtag window cleaning, window cleaner, fucking residential window cleaning, fucking put your website in there and tag your location, you're organically growing your search engine file. When people search those keywords, that shit's going to pop up.
Yeah,
your shit's going to pop up. I've never paid for Google fucking anything, and I'm first or second all the time in the areas in which I work at. So if I'm, you know what I'm saying? So, and I did that organically. You know what I'm saying? I could have done it. I could have done it faster. You know, of course, I could have paid one of these really nice companies to do that for me, but it just seems like a lot of money to give somebody. I'm not Seth Byers. I can't afford that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You'd just be wasting your money like me.
I wouldn't say it's a waste of money.
I have been known occasionally to geotag my wiener and then put it out there just to get some action going.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
It goes down to that small of a location, huh?
Yeah. Just look me up, thumbdick.com.
Hey, at least it's a thumb and not a pinky. So
yeah, that's right.
Fuck, man.
God, I don't see the nail on that one.
Yeah, just fucking, dude, give it a fucking break, man.
If I have an employee and they ever wet ragged and dry ragged a window and told me that's the only way to do it, they'd be fucking off the job site in about 10
That's not an employee. That's a janitor. You
Yeah.
want to use janitorial practices? You know?
Oh, you're a merry maid.
No, if you live in a place that has no sun, like Alaska certain times a year, right, where the sun doesn't come out,
right.
You can rag windows and get away with it. In South Florida,
understand, like,
you ain't ragging windows.
That much cut-ups, why don't you just cut some fucking
squeegees
down and just fucking one
yeah.
huh?
Let me tell you, I'm gonna
work.
Dude, listen, I'm serious when I say this. TJ, if you ever make it down to Florida, we're going to go to the beach and wash some windows. I'm not saying you haven't cleaned by the beach.
Well, listen, I want to make sure that we have a lot of rags so we can get it done right.
We have plenty of rags,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah, so, at least 40, 50 rags.
seriously. If the jobs we do on the ocean, we'll water-fed
pull on the show. Go ahead. Sorry.
We'll water-fed pull them.
Yeah.
And then just take a dry squeegee and pull the water off. Mm-hmm. Because if you as much as put a rag on them at any point in time, even after you have, forget it, soap and squeegee, and go detail the edges with rag, it just smears the salt everywhere. Right. You ain't wiping shit.
I just did a house today, with the X2, and this is on. She's like, you got to hook up to this. I'm like, okay, so I hook up to it.
Wasn't well water.
No, it was cave water. It's fucking.
It's well water.
It's a natural fucking aquifer. And I do the whole house. And I asked her, I was like, man, I ain't got no water pressure. She's like, oh, no, that's fine. That's what I use for everything. And I do the whole house, and then I go inside, and I'm getting ready to do the inside, and I'm like, there's fucking water spots everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, they look good to me. I'm like, what? She's like, oh, yeah, they look. That looks great. I'm like, I mean, I redid the window. She's like, why are you redoing? I was like, because there was water spots on them. I mean, they weren't ridiculous, but the edges had a little bit of this and that. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh.
You're like, you can't leave it like that.
So I was thinking the whole time, I was like, man, I need my Tanner cart, which I've never received a parts list for.
I'm working on it. Honestly, I am. I've just been fucking busy.
Yeah, me too.
I've just been, dude, all of a sudden the floodgates open.
Busy in the summertime, Mark? What the fuck?
Mean?
Yeah. No, because no.
You don't even have an Instagram.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know. How am I going to geotag my penis if I don't have Instagram? I'm fucked. But no, seriously, here we don't have it pick up and slow down. It's the same all year. But all of a sudden, like I've said it 100 times, my biggest single account is a furniture store. Uh-huh. Dude, they uploaded me with like 30 stores over the last, my fucking emails blowing up with, work orders. So I got to get that shit done. I'm going to get your carts done. It's not a problem. We're going to be back. Hey, listen, guys, I'm not going to tell you about it now, but this is just a little teaser per se. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm going to release it by the end of the podcast. That way we keep a full group of at least 15 here watching. But I am going to tell you and show you the best window cleaning tip that will blow your fucking minds, both of you. You're not going to believe me when I show you this or tell you about it, okay? But it's going to blow your fucking mind. That's all I'm going to say. Remind me before we finish.
All right. If you get off on a tangent, I'll stop you.
Yes, you do that. How's your swimming pool? Are we swimming yet? We doing backstrokes?
No, it's not even in the pool. The line, my brother fucking drew the outline wrong.
No, really.
I swear to God, dude.
Sorry.
Dude,
I said 10 foot.
Tell your brother if I ever want to go to a wheat field, I'm not allowing him to help me make crop circles.
Right. I told him it's like 10 foot 9 inches. Like.
Yeah.
So when you do the perimeter, when you go around the whole diameter, it's 22 feet, and you did 10 foot 6 inches. So.
Oh.
So now I'm chipping clay with an electric jackhammer.
Is your ground hard to dig in?
Oh yeah.
Clay. Yeah, it's heavy.
After about 8 inches down, it's all fucking clay. So
yeah.
Geotagging is dumb. Hashtags is what brings in the checks. It really bothers you I work for my dad, or does it bother you that I tripled his business? This dude, listen, Jay Camaro, you gotta fucking.
Dude, he's probably a 6-cylinder Camaro. He's not even a fucking V8.
Yeah.
An RS.
He's the guy. He's the type of guy that buys a 1911 chambered 9mm. That's the kind of dude that dude is. He's a fucking total.
Find out when he was born. I guarantee you, he's an '80s Camaro, not a '69.
No, he's a '90s Camaro.
I don't even know if he's '80s.
He's a '90s. Yeah, he's a '90s Camaro.
He's a Z20.
I mean, I saw his shitty ass fucking like pencil thin fucking chin strap bullshit. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
I would say so when it dribbles down from your chin and has something to hang on.
I would venture to say he's probably my little brother's age.
Well,
I'm guessing he's like 27, 28.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know the market he works in. I mean, he lives one town over from most of my family in
really?
Connecticut. In Connecticut, where I don't live. But
Dude,
he
yeah.
You go there and slap him in the fucking mouth for me.
I'll just have one of my cousins go fucking.
Hey, tell him I'll buy him a fucking beer and some shorties if you go there and fucking a beer and some chokes if he goes over there and slaps that dude in the fucking mouth for me.
Why buy him a grinder and a fucking?
Why is it that people feel the need? Why is it that window cleaners feel the need to compare their shit to everybody else across the country? Who gives a fuck? Go make a living and go.
No, some other dude was like giving me a hard time because he was like, "Oh, water-fed pole is a gimmick," and I'm like, "All right, dude." Man. He was like, "Well, I have over 400 clients." I'm like, "All right, what do you want me to blow you?" Like, I'm in the same boat, dude. Like, I mean, unless you're showing me your work and you're showing me your numbers, like you can just say whatever the fuck you want on the internet. I'm a multi-millionaire fucking window cleaner.
I've got 236 reoccurring residential accounts, and I'm a solo operation. That's just my residential accounts. 236 for residential. One guy I do once or twice, some 3 times a year. You know what I mean? Do I go around on fucking Facebook and all these forums telling everybody that? No, I don't.
No, I haven't seen him clean one window. I've
never
only seen him take pictures of houses that I could take a picture of that house.
Dude, I know how to screenshot shit, and I could even change the fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like what you did with Joseph Henry Hardy's fucking new old lady shirt. That's my
favorite. I fixed that shit, man.
It's so fucking good. That dude's a fucking total piece of shit. Oh, piano for piano key mouth having ass motherfucking ass dude.
Little fucking Beethoven teeth.
Yeah. Fucking can't stand that fucking guy. What a piece of shit Joseph Henry Hardy is. What's up, Chris? I just got your message, man. Listen, Chris Johnson, bro, you got my phone number. Call me, man. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, if you're going to message me, bro, you got to message me to my Facebook. That fucking shit, I probably check my my messenger on Squeegee Life like once or twice a day, possibly. You know what I mean? It's so hard. Jacob Hardy in the house. Come on, man. That's fucked up. Yeah, I don't check that very often. Dude, I tell you what, everybody keeps asking me about the orange towels, man. I'm sending people your way all the time. I get asked all the time. I need some orange towels. I'm like, that's Mark shit. It'd be cool if he would handle it and let it instead of motherfuckers asking me for it.
No, look, I don't inundate. I'm not a Phil Alexander troll. I put it up on Facebook on a couple pages. I asked Chris and Alex.
You're really good with that. Yeah. I mean,
and you know what? Honestly, I have less than 50 left. Okay,
man, and I didn't even get my free sample towel. I mean, how will I?
How more than anybody?
Yeah, how will I know if they work right with the tag on them or not?
Part of this.
Yeah. I mean,
the tag is like extra size.
I had to throw all those away. They don't have tags on them, dude.
Okay. How about I send you some blank tags? I'll send you some tags.
Send me some tags.
I'll
just staple them on there. I'll staple them on there with a stapler.
Honestly, you know, I mean, like, I'm not going to name any names, but are they really $6? You think I'm getting on? You know they're expensive.
Yeah, I know they're expensive.
By the time I stitch the fucking thing on there, you know, it's almost not worth my trip to the post office to set them up. But I've sold 200 or so, and I've got like another 50, and I'll probably, you know, look, if I could get them cheaper, it could be something that might be better, you know. But because unless I buy 10 cases, and let's be real, I mean, look, you know, though I am the self-proclaimed fucking richest man in window cleaning, doesn't mean I want to lay out money for a bunch of ho-hos that are going to beat me up online for a $6 fucking towel and sit on a pile.
You didn't send them at the right time for me.
Well, this is my whole thing, and they're expensive towels, but they're really good towels.
But you know what? The one thing I notice,
it's all I use.
Most people's responses, I only use one all day instead of 4.
Yeah.
You know?
So do you guys use them just strictly for detailing, or
I just use them as detail towels? But I have so many towels that it doesn't really matter. I can just I've got like 17 packages of towels.
Dude, I gotta tell you, Cameron Kidd at this point has more orange towels than me and you put together, man. Really? He bought, I think he bought a small, ordered like 10. And then he fucking unloaded the gauntlet like on another 50 of them. But they're good
towels.
You know, they're
man.
good.
They're good.
Yeah.
You know, they're good towels. I use like a sill towel, and then I've got that kind of towel in my pouch all day, just kind of wipe. You know.
I look at it like this. I got plenty of Huck towels, so now they get used for sills and shit.
Yeah, that's what
wiping down spider webs.
Yeah.
And I use those
to do all my detailing and shit that I need to do. That's what I use. Or like those stubborn fingerprints that won't come off, that'll just wipe it right off. Oh, they're nice.
And another thing is, like, so far, I mean, how long we've been using them? At least 6 months.
Chris,
and mine.
Go ahead, Chris Salazar. If you want some rubs, send me your address. Chris Salazar, are you a Patreon member? Because if you are, and you're getting a shirt, I don't know. It looks like
we could send him some rub.
Well, what I'm saying is, I think I have a couple of unopened bottles still.
Yeah. Okay.
So
if you don't, let me know. I'll send you some.
Okay. Well, if not, if he is a Patreon member, I'll just send it in his package with his T-shirt.
Yeah.
We're putting the Betsy Ross flag on the T-shirts. I made a fucking executive decision on that. Oh, I'm supposed to make one for Seth, but Seth, you're not getting one.
Okay.
You guys are you and Mark are gonna get something else. You guys are gonna get the next Patreon shirt first.
Not awesome.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm gonna make you guys. I'm finally gonna do a Squeegee Life podcast shirt. Finally.
You should do a shirt that says, "My man plays with water guns and he makes more money than your man."
Yeah. and he could eat corn on a cob through a picket fence.
My dad is better than your dad.
Yeah. My
dad's a better wiper.
We're total pieces of fucking shit.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about. Right. The foundation of this podcast is built on shit.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, I'll send you a free bottle of rub, bro. Just make sure I'm pretty sure you already have given me your size, Chris. But if you haven't, however we've gotten in contact, send me your size and your details so I can get that to you. Looking forward to getting my orange towels in the mail. If I like them, I'll most definitely buy more glass realms. Yeah, I've got glass realms. That's all I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, everything's sent out, so you should have them any day. I sent out more on Monday.
The shirts will be in the mail soonly. I would say probably tomorrow or the next day. But,
Nice, man.
Yeah. See this?
What's that? Oh, yeah, the steel wool. Oh,
I already know this one.
The steel wool.
No,
you going to talk about it?
Dope. My
it's cocaine.
It's cocaine is what it is.
He is in Miami. Like, swim over to Cuba and get it. So,
90 miles. It's only 90 miles.
You can make it.
Yeah.
Are you going to talk about that or what?
You already know about that?
I already know about it, but...
Dude, I couldn't believe it. A buddy of mine told me about it.
Tell everybody.
He's like, I'm like, fucking steel wool. It rusts out in Florida. Maybe the same there.
Listen to this, guys. Listen to this.
It's so humid. If you wet steel wool within an hour, it's turning your water orange, turn your hands orange, it'll rust your tools. Mm-hmm. He's like, just wrap it in tinfoil. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He gives me a little tinfoil cup, and I put the steel wool in there. What I think happens is the electrolysis that happens is attracted to the aluminum and attacks the aluminum, not the steel, because that piece of steel wool's been wrapped up all day long and it doesn't have any rust on it.
So if it has rust on it, will it take it off? Like, when it starts turning orange?
But if you wet the steel wool and scrub some windows and then all it has to be is touching. Like if you wear a bag, right?
Oh, you just put it in there?
Line the bag with steel wool, with tinfoil, it will not rust.
It's got to have something to do with electrolysis.
Yeah, it's electrolysis. I think the aluminum foil takes the brunt. And, because, here, dude, if especially like you're doing glass restoration, you scour a window with steel wool after you polish it. It could take an hour, and then another hour till you do the next window. By then, you got to get a new piece of wool.
Right.
I was amazed. That's fucking awesome.
Little tidbitties.
Yeah.
Chris Johnson, that ticket to the huge convention we can't give away. It's already registered in your name.
We just got to watch what's going on in Atlanta, man. They're killing people like gangsters over there, man.
Yeah.
30-something
Well,
shots.
you've got to watch, too, for that. A lot of southern states are, like, cutting shit back again, too, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, Atlanta's still wide open, but I'm just more concerned about bringing my wife into an area where they're fucking popping people off, man.
I think that area that you're pretty much tucked.
No, Atlanta. Downtown Atlanta.
You literally get off the airplane and take a train out of the airplane right to where you're going. From what I believe.
Yeah.
From knowing Atlanta a little bit. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, but
you can ask Chris. He probably knows.
I'm driving with.
Oh, you're driving? All right, well that's different. I'm gonna hop on a plane and fucking.
How are you gonna get your cart back from there? You gonna pay for that?
I was gonna actually see if honestly with the amount of gas and hotel stays, I'm better off just shipping it out of Mark's. To be honest.
Yeah.
You know, it's
well. I tell you what.
Probably 2.5 days down to Mark.
It looks like I'm going to be taking the F450 dually to Atlanta to get my skid and my fucking smoker. I might as well throw your skid on the flatbed as well, and then just ship it from Ohio to where you're at. Probably save you a bunch of money.
If you didn't mind doing that, I'd fucking do it.
I'm definitely gonna. I'm definitely gonna put my balls on it, and then I'm gonna ship it to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I assumed it was going to be fucked with before I get it.
I would release in the tank. Oh,
if you think I'm getting something from Mark and I'm like, Lysol before I get it? Open up that box, I'm going to fucking Lysol the shit out of it.
Yeah, like the filter's all clogged.
Kevin, man, depending on when you're going down, man, maybe it'd be cool if we kind of like, maybe we could do a train down there. We'll follow you guys down there. Kevin can show me the way. I've got family that lives in Atlanta.
What did you say? It was 10 hours from you? Or how far is it?
It's actually less time to get there than it was Branson. So.
Shit. Like, that's how far Ohio is from my house is like 10 hours, I think. Something like that.
And Jennifer's going now. She must have talked to Mrs. Tanner. So there must have been some kind of conversation was had.
There would have been a powwow.
Yeah, it must have been a lady powwow that I wasn't aware of, so. Dude, hopefully I'm gonna be meeting Noah Peterson next week from Window Cleaning History. If you guys don't follow Window Cleaning History on Instagram or Facebook, go and search Window Cleaning History on Instagram or Facebook and follow it. He's got all kinds of classic window cleaning shit. Third or fourth generation window cleaner. He's got a bunch of cool stuff. He's always posting, but he's
I love all that stuff.
Yeah, he's the one.
Chicago or something like that.
I'm not real sure. I think he's in one of the Carolinas now or some shit like that, which makes me hesitant to go visit him. But you know, he's coming through, from wherever he's at on the turnpike to Chicago. So I'm like, we got to meet up and have lunch or something. You know, he's the guy. He's the inspiration for the one of the most popular shirt I do, the window cleaning history shirt with the diagram on the back and all that stuff. I mean, that's
his
the collab I do.
Is really cool. Like I like a lot of.
Yeah.
He'd be a great guest to have on with all that history.
I've asked him a couple of times, and I don't know if
he's shy.
I don't know if he's shy or maybe we're just a little rough around the edges. Maybe that might be what it is.
Not everyone's a degenerate. So
yeah, we are fucking degenerates. Yeah, so you know I geotag and hashtag. I shouldn't do that, according to Jay Camaro. God, I fucking can't stand that fucking kid, man. Yeah, I mean, cannot fucking stand
unless he's the most successful troll in the entire world.
Did you see that fucking? I can't remember who brought it to my attention. Somebody shared me the video privately, but Eric Bland's got a Corvette now.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a fucking gay Corvette, but, you know.
Other than the brand new one, they're all pretty gay.
Yeah,
it must have been to take that out of the showroom on a test drive. And
no, it's a used Corvette he bought from some old guy or something, I think. I don't know. But he just, I don't know why. I don't know what that dude is so funny, man. I don't know why he does like when I get something new, I don't like do a video on it. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, look, I got this new thing. You know what I mean? It's just like,
yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, dude, it's really weird,
you must have
dude.
got picked on as a kid or something like that.
Yeah,
and you're trying to confidence back.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Something happened to that kid. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a strange fucking bird. That dude. Fuck me, is he weird? He's a weird fucking guy, man. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. And then when we were talking about Jay Camaro, I figured we'd throw Eric in there too. If you guys are watching this, there's 18 of you. It'd be nice if we could get 10 more thumbs up on this feed. Or like 9 more thumbs up and 1 more thumbs down, something. I mean, shit, give us a thumbs up for watching. And again, you can follow me on Instagram at Squeegee_life so I can make more money.
Yeah, that's the only way you make money, dude. I've literally never had an Instagram for 6 years, and it's incredible.
I don't know what I was doing.
I've never cleaned pane windows before. I only live in New England.
Yeah,
Windows
right. Yeah, I
do houses that were built in fucking 1720. I live in the oldest town in America. When he's like, you can't do water-fed pole in those old windows. No shit, dog.
Yeah.
No shit, you can't.
Right, yeah.
I'm not saying that, but he's like, no, if you use a water-fed pole. I'm like, I saw a picture of you using a water-fed pole on paint.
Right.
You just have an old-ass Tucker pole, and I wouldn't want to use that shit either.
Yeah.
Thing weighs like 150 pounds.
Like I said, man, we've gone over this 1,000 times on here, but if you're fucking starting in the business and you go in and you buy a water-fed pole to start cleaning windows and you don't know how to clean windows, that's a problem. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's not a problem. But you can't fucking go and shit on WC. Like the one dude was saying that Chris and Alex are fucking ripping dudes off, selling them gear that they don't need and don't use. They're exploiting noobs. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, wait a minute. Since when are they twisting your arm to buy something? Research it.
They're selling
Look, nobody buys $3,000 worth of shit without doing some research.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you do, that shit's going to be on Craigslist in 3 months when you're out of business.
Also, that's your own personal responsibility to do your homework.
That's right.
And do it right. Like, that's not like... There's plenty of advertisements on TV, and if you bought everything on there, you're an idiot.
Like, and the dude's like, well, when I brought that up on Pro Window Cleaning, they kicked me out. No, they did not kick you out for that, dude. Trust me, I know.
That's the same guy I argued with.
Yeah. I couldn't help it. It was just like, man, dude, you are a fucking moron. Well, I do everything with a ladder, bro, and I'm the best, bro.
Everybody's the best.
Yeah.
Everybody's the best.
Listen, I clean windows with
I still get paid. So
I'm good, dude. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I could clean a window with a fucking squeegee too. What are we talking about? We are fucking janitors. We are glorified fucking janitors, man. And you guys are like, fucking, I'm the best window cleaner ever. Well, that's not real fucking hard.
That's like coming in first at the Special Olympics.
Oh, come on, dude. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's harder to come in first at the Special Olympics.
That was Seth, by the way. Seth Byers.
Seth said that.
Andrew Byers.
AKA I'm super liberal. Fucking just...
By the way...
Oh, he threw his hands up.
Why don't we try it on the March of Dimes?
Yeah. What a piece of shit, Seth.
Fuck you.
Fuck
you. Fuck you, dude. What are you, racist too?
That matches your Mormon too?
I mean, TJ made this for me.
I did what you told me to do.
Hey, yeah, and it's a dope color. So, I'm sorry it brings out my beautiful blue eyes and helps me win over customers. Because I don't have Instagram. I have to do what I need to do. Because,
fuck me.
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of horseshit.
Bring weapons. Henry's talking about bringing weapons to fucking the campground in Atlanta. This motherfucker's like, is there a campground around here? I can go camping it?
In downtown Atlanta, I don't think there's a campground. There's called a fucking park you can hang out in, but not a campground.
Yeah, well, there's always a street corner. You might get clubbed over the head like a fucking harp seal, but you'll be there.
I'll have you know, my Aunt Jackie and 2 of her sons go to the Special Olympics every year. Seth.
I like that.
Okay, fuckface.
Yeah.
I'm offended. Now,
you should.
Now I'm offended.
You should be offended now.
It's a cancel culture. We're canceling Seth Byers. He's canceled.
Oh my God.
Cancel culture.
It's over for me.
It's over for me. It's the end of my life, dude. Yeah, I'm a Republican and I'm wearing a Democrat on my T-shirt.
Yeah, has anybody? Someone was.
Well, the great
JFK, baby.
What's that? Thoughts on the Sorbo S arm, double S arm? What is that?
Is that the one with the stoppers on the end of it?
Oh yeah, that fucking strip washer that has.
I'm not
that
saying
has dog
anything.
dicks. It has dog dicks on the end of it.
Come on, man.
Like, you know how when a dog sits down.
Listen. It's actually
It's
pretty
a great
cool.
idea. But
Does it work good?
Like,
I'll watch my review.
I haven't seen it yet. Is it come out?
Tim's got a review. No, mine's still in the works. I'm still working on mine. I have.
They should have named it. They should have named it the Sorbo sitting dog.
I don't.
Dick and Sorbo. I don't think that would sell very well.
I've got an X2 review
video.
that's coming out first. I've got some modifications that need to happen to the X2. It's a great piece of water-fed pole equipment, but there's got to be some changes made to it. So once I finish the changes to it, I'll put it on YouTube and everybody can see. But it's awesome. But there's some things about it I don't like.
So, but no, seriously, have you tried that strip washer by Sorbo that has the red nubs on it?
I have one.
And
He
it doesn't
sent me
wet
one.
the frames? It works good?
I have one. He sent one.
It's good?
He sent me one. Sorbo, Mr. Sorbo Samuelson. I don't know what I just call him Mr. Sorbo. Sorbo is probably his first fucking name. I don't know, but
yeah.
I talked to him on the phone for like
name,
45 minutes. I talked to him for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Now, are those ends adjustable? How far they stick in and stick out?
It's just like a set, like a preset. Like I said, watch. You'll see. We'll talk about it off here. How's that?
Yeah.
That way the people that watch my YouTube videos won't be like,
and
oh,
I'm curious
heard
about the X2 too. We can talk out there about that because it looks like it's got a lot of like good qualities to it.
Now it's awesome, but there's all right. There's one thing I don't like about it is that when you sit it in the truck, it flips over all the time, and every time it flips over, it breaks my fucking my quick connect. It fucking irritates the shit out of me. So
you need like a stabilizer.
It would be cool. It would be cool if when the handle came out, they put a T on it. That would be cool. So when you sit it in the bed of your truck, it doesn't flip over.
Yeah, it's got more stability.
Yeah, that would be cool. And the DI, you could switch from just straight RO to RO DI. It would be nice if that connection was quicker. And I think I've solved that. Well, DIY solved it. You know what I mean? I think I know why they do what they're doing. You know, it's probably a little cheaper for people if they do it this way. You know, if they added these things, it'd probably be a little more expensive. Now, the handle, I think that's just something they could, you know, just as an afterthought. You know what I mean? But
yeah. I have the same problem with the Zero Pure, like the original
it
one.
flips over all the time. Yeah. It's like, fuck, man.
I have to bungee it to the side, and I almost like laying it in my truck.
Yeah.
It's probably because the weight of that DI cartridge up high.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. It kind of throws it off kilter.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's like, it's almost top heavy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it just doesn't have...
Yeah, it's not, by any means, I'm being really fucking nitpicky.
It's a minor... It doesn't...
Yeah, I'm being really nitpicky about this, but... I mean, dude, it's probably some of the best pure water I've ever used.
It works. Yeah. I mean, it works really well. Like, the original one is great, and I love it.
The only problem I've ever, like, bad issue I've ever had with it is if you're fucking cleaning a house on a pump, on a well system.
Yeah.
The water, it'll purify the water, but fucking pumping it, forget about it. You know what I mean? You need a booster pump.
Yeah, and that's I have the battery booster pump. I had to do it.
even with, I got a brush. They sent me a brush with special jets just for that, to make the flow rate better. It's still like, like, oh my God, where's my hydro cart? But in most instances where I use it, like, like in neighborhoods and shit like that, if I'm not on an island, it is bad fucking ass. And I mean, it shoots out good on city water pressure.
If you got city water, you're
yeah, bro. It's fucking gangster.
Well, I mean, dude, like I like running the over the top rinse bar, and like if you're using well water, which I run into a lot.
Yeah,
it's like that.
Fucksville.
But that's why I bought the booster pump. You know what I mean? I was like, it's just if I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it
just to have not spend a lot of money, but. I'm all in on the Tanner cart. So the Squeegee Life cart, Mark Tanner's going to start making those guys. He's going to quit window cleaning and make cart. He's going in direct competition. He's going into direct competition with Tucker. He's going to say, honestly, it's going to be the Squeegee Life filler up and goer.
Well, look, there's a difference between something that's handmade, meaning someone in his backyard did it in his shop, versus mass production. You know what I'm saying?
The problem is nobody does what you're doing. There's not even an option for that.
Listen, what I want...
I witnessed his cart firsthand in the back of the truck, and I was like, this is fucking dope, dude.
Well,
like, why are you not making this?
I want one just like it for the price he said. He's not going to raise the price on us like a fucking asshole.
Dude, I'm going to show you what everything costs.
Listen, I want a fucking plasma-cutted Squeegee Life on my fucking cart. What are the chances of that happening?
If mine doesn't have Dick wind chimes on it,
so do you have? Does it work now?
Yeah,
your CNC works.
Okay. No. But so it's gonna be a freehand squeegee.
No, bro. Rinse bar always runs great with the X2. Only had a couple of jobs there wasn't enough water source. Dude, I'll be honest with you. And this is just me. The water, the Tucker bar, I've actually have more flow with the rinse bar than I do with the fucking pencil jets. Maybe, I don't know. I've just had better luck rinsing that way.
Yeah.
But I need new rinse bars. I've broken every rinse bar. Every plastic rinse bar I have is busted. I have no more rinse bars.
Break off where the T goes on.
Every fucking one is broke. I keep thinking I'm so fucking busy, but I gotta get a hold of Chris and order some fucking rinse bars. Yeah, at WCR, at windowcleaner.com. Yes, that's where I order shit.
Yeah. I would say he's correct. Well, so I have the Zero Pure. I don't have the X2, so that's way different. Same with mine originally. I live in an area where it's a lot of wells here. It's a ton of wells.
Yeah.
So I had to get the booster pump because it was just
that pump's never going to keep up with you. Yeah,
it's way better.
Yeah.
But it was like a $500 or $600 thing that I ordered
Mario?
that made a huge difference for me.
What's up, Mario? What's up, Steve-O? Yeah, Steve-O's, if you guys haven't seen any, just go and look. Steve-O's got some really good reviews on the X2. I mean, really good. The plastic rinse bar has better pressure than the aluminum. Tested a lot. Yes, I totally agree with that, Steve-O. That's a very astute observation of you. But yes, I give all my aluminum ones to Jason Lehman, because he's fucking.
He's a McGilla gorilla behind the pole.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna switch to plastic. The only aluminum rinse bar I have left is on my 18, which on my 18-inch fucking hog hairs. You know what I mean? So I'm never going to be down at an angle where I'll be scratching anything with that fucking big ass brush. So I like the aluminum, but I need some more rinse bars, man. Hey guys. Hello, Aaron Klein. How are you? Do you know Jay Camaro? If you don't, you should follow him on Instagram. He's awesome. Did you release the X2 video, TJ? No. I actually have, what is it? The 200 and... Steve-O would be able to correct me, like the memory cards, the SD cards, the little small ones that go into these. I actually have the biggest sized ones. There's like 2 something or 180, 280 something. I don't want 200. Yeah, 200. I have 3 200 and 2 120 megabyte video cards completely full of YouTube footage that's never been released. I have not edited anything. I've been shooting video all summer. I don't know how Steve-O does it, to be quite honest with you, editing those videos. I just don't have the energy. 256. All I know is they're big, they're expensive as shit. I pay like $49 a piece for them. I got the golds or the platinums, the gold, whichever one's got the fastest capture rate is what I've been using, and they're fucking full of footage that needs to be edited. But I have a shitload of X2 footage for the review. I felt like I did like an initial like thoughts of the X2, you know what I mean? But I didn't really give a thorough review, and I want to shoot some video of how I changed, made some things quick connect and rerouted a few things. But dude, it's fucking awesome, man. And I feel like I got to do the review justice because I was nice. It was like given to me to review. You know what I mean? I did not pay for that. WindowCleaner.com sent me that. They're fucking awesome dudes. They didn't have to do that. It just showed up. It showed up on my doorstep, and I called Chris. I'm like, dude, I can't accept that. He's like, yes, you can. It's on your front porch. I'm like, dude, I cannot fucking... that was fucking awesome, man. So I want to give it a thorough review and report back to Chris with what I would like to see. A couple of changes. I think it'd be awesome if...
The Squeegee X2?
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Mark, can I pick your brain? Aluminum foil stuck to glass with water, then removed 3 months later. Now glass seems to be etched. I have tried the usual ways with blades, vinegar.
Yeah, what's happened? It's left an aluminum deposit on the glass. Even some cerium oxide on a rag in a circular motion should polish that out.
Yeah.
Aluminum doesn't stick to glass very well, and if it's not coming off by hand, then get yourself a little polisher.
We're doing great, Paul.
Polisher.
Paul Ross says, hey, TJ, Seth, and Mark. Just thought I'd drop in and say hi. Hope you guys are doing great in these troubled times. We are doing our best, Paul. We are doing our best. Doing our best. It's all we can do is our best in these strange fucking times, man.
Strange
fucking,
word,
dude, the whole, I'm not, I don't want to get political or nothing, but the left has jumped the fucking shark, man. They have jumped the shark,
They've gone hard.
No, they've not gone hard, my bro. They have jumped the fucking shark, man. There's liberals that are now, that Don, did anyone see that Don Lemon interview of Terry Crews? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. What a fuck. Isn't Don Lemon engaged to a fucking white guy? Isn't his boyfriend white?
Yeah, he could be.
The fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, man. Fucking asshole. Let Terry Crews talk. He was right, though. What Terry Crews said about BLM was true. If you go to their website, they talk about all kinds of shit. Not just police brutality.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of shit. And I'm all for that. I'm all for the end of police brutality. I just don't think you guys should be sucker punching kids on the corner or fucking burning shit down and fucking destroying your neighborhoods and shit. You know what I mean?
It doesn't resolve anything. It's not going to change. No meaningful change will happen from that.
Mario is sending me videos of the kids listening to the Rambo soundtrack and fucking shooting guns in the backyard.
I love that dude.
I fucking love that guy, dude. I fucking love Mario. I just
want to hang out with him one day.
Yeah, we definitely before that is my bucket list is getting to hang out with Mario, sitting down.
He seems like a super chill guy.
Oh yeah. I cannot. I want to meet Mario really, really bad. He's fucking great. I kind of
think he does a lot of things during the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does a lot of different things.
He's a busy guy, man. I know before the quarantine and all that shit, he was super busy. Him and his boys would go to boxing, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good to see a guy be such a good dad too. You know what I mean? He seems really invested.
Paul had to have his leg amputated on December 28th, but he's back. But he's back in window cleaning like nothing happened, dude. Fucking that's awesome, man. Paul. Fuck, man. That's great, Paul.
Balls right there, man.
Yeah, that's great, Paul.
6 months later, that's incredible.
That's fucking yeah. Me too, man. That's good to hear, Paul. Sorry to hear you lost your leg, but I'm glad to hear that you're back at work. That's great, man.
Man, that's insane.
I wonder if it still itches.
It's got to something.
I'm talking about like the phantom itch, Phantom,
yeah. I heard that can happen like years and years after. Too.
You think Bruce Jenner gets that?
What a fucking asshole!
His new vulva, that new homemade man cock, dude. Whatever the fuck is going on.
You gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop, dude. My fucking my grandfather, my stepdad's dad got his hand stuck in a press. He used to work in a paper factory, and he got his hand stuck in a press, so he's missing all 4 of his fingers. And they had to sew it. Back then, they sewed it into his chest until it healed, and then they surgically removed it. And then, his hand, had skin growing over it, whatever. And he used to say all the time that his fingers would itch and stuff like that, but they weren't there. He would reach for them. Yeah. Even like later on in life, he would reach for them, and they wouldn't be there. Yeah. How crazy is that?
Dude, that's a weird feeling.
Yeah,
it's got to be insane.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, and TJ, don't let me forget, at the end, I'm going to let you know about a book I've been reading about the Comanches tribe.
Okay.
That this guy wrote. It's Empire of the Summer Moon.
I'm already reading it, fuckhole.
You're already reading it?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like through the first chapter. And I'm like,
Where did you get that at? Where'd you get that at? Who told you about that? Who told you about that?
I watched the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, so did I. So did I. So there you go. Fuckface.
Yeah. It's really fucking good. It's a really good book.
Right.
Nice, man. Yeah. It's crazy. That's like,
dude.
Not even that long ago. It's like,
yeah, dude. Well, what's
fucking Japan? What's going on?
Yeah, dude. I tell you this right now. Everybody's like, all the poor Indians. No, them motherfuckers were gangsters.
Not
the Comanche.
Like Apaches.
Yeah, the Comanche and the Apaches will fuck your ass up, bro.
Like even just like how they rode horses and shit is insane.
Insanity. If you ever get a chance to. One of these days, I hope audiobooks.com fucking sponsors this podcast. That'd be fucking excellent because I love audiobooks.com. But if you go to audiobooks.com and sign up, they'll give you a free month. Just type in code word Squeegee Life. And I'm just kidding. Just go check. I mean, that book, Empire of the Summer Moon, is fucking gangster, man. It is gangster.
It's an amazing book. Yeah.
Awesome audiobook. TJ, I'll send you an aluminum rinse bar soon. Listen, bro, you don't have to send me an aluminum one. I want a plastic one, bro. The 16 or 12-inch brushes, whatever the fuck they are, I like the plastic ones because when I use those smaller brushes, I kind of go low, and I feel like that's the only time you're going to be scratching anything is when you go low. So I've still got 2 aluminum rinse bars for my 18, so I'm good, Jay. Thank you, though. This one right here I'm listening to. I go back and forth between Empire of the Summer Moon and this one right here. Joe Rogan also had that guy on there. Chaos. Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s. Super fucking dope, man. Super dope.
Really good book.
Yeah, super dope. It's really good. It's so good that I stopped listening to the Empire of the Summer Moon. That's how good it is.
All right, I'll have to check that out. I also got to find the name of the book that it's Hitler's Henchman. It's about Heinrich Himmler. It's just a crazy book.
Mark's like, I don't read. What's that reading all about?
How y'all reading books and stuff?
I told that teaching lady I only need 3 colors of my crayons: red, white, and blue.
Do you need it?
No, you can use it.
I gotta call T-Mobile. There's a password to unlock my phone, and I don't know what it is.
Hey, tell her.
Can you open that up?
Tell her it's Terry James.
It's Terry James. Yeah, the password is Terry James. Thumb dick. Okay.
Doctor said I had a virus when I had blood poisoning. 2 days later, nearly died. 2 weeks out of hospital. I was cleaning windows from my wheelchair with a bit of help.
Wow.
Good for you, man. That's fucking gangster, Paul. I think Paul's from overseas, aren't you, bro?
Could be.
I want to say Paul's from Australia.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's Australian.
I like that he says parking's great.
It's nice to have a sense of humor.
Hey.
But yeah. So what were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
Let's talk about how Joseph Henry Hardy is a poop dick.
It's a fair enough statement.
Hey, I don't have to elbow cough. It's cannabis. New Zealand, that's what it is.
Yes.
Dude, I'd love to go there. I want to see all the Lord of the Rings shit.
Don't even say that. Because now I'm going to have to go in there and watch Lord of the fucking Rings.
Well, who doesn't watch Lord of the Rings?
Dude, you know what? I like the first one, but the second one and the third one, man, there's too much walking in that fucking shit, bro. They just walk too fucking much. Hey, and why doesn't fucking Samwise Gamgee, why don't him and fucking Frodo just fuck? Why don't they just fuck?
I think they were gonna.
They were like, you know what? Let's not change the story. No, I'm not from Canada, man. God damn it, I'm from America. Yeah, I'm fucking from America, bro. America. How about this coin shortage? Clearly they are trying to go to electronic fucking banking because, yeah, that's really weird about the fucking coin shortage. Like, you can't fucking get any, cash transactions anymore.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
I've been, I'll be honest with you, I've been letting the gas station and shit have my change. I'm like, just keep it. They're like, what, sir? I'm like, just keep it. I mean, I have both my cup holders, and I'm full of change. It's all over the fucking floor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, you can have it. You know what I mean? Keep that 6 cents. It's all you. You know what I mean? It's all, you have that. Yeah. But yeah, there's a coin shortage, and apparently... The thing well, at least I know here anyways, the thing from what we're being told is what do you want to call it? They're not able to get in to make the coins.
Really?
So that's why we have a shortage. So you mean to tell me you're printing coins that often? Like, what are people doing with all the coins? They like saving them?
Yeah. Well, everybody's got buckets of coins.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm talking. I mean, sure. I could see you getting rid of pennies at some point, but like. Not all change.
Yeah.
Well, just think about that for a second.
Penny costs more to make than it's worth.
Yeah, but just think about it for a second. They're printing fucking change on that level. They're making change on that level. So just think of all the fucking change. If they have to make it that often if we don't make it for 2 or 3 months where there's a shortage of coins, could you imagine how much... coinage is out there? You know, there's billions of dollars in coins
billions
out there.
Billions of pounds.
Yeah.
Think about it.
How fucking crazy is that?
Oh, dude, just go to my mom's house. She's got fucking 3 of those big, like, Poland Springs water bottle things filled.
Yeah. Dude, listen, bro. We live in the Matrix.
Would make sense.
So you guys did this last week without me and couldn't shut the fuck up. Now you ain't got nothing to say. Yo, what up, Diego? That's my boy right there, Diego Garcia. That's my fucking main man, 50 grand right there. Been MIA. Fuck yeah, you ain't talk to me. You ain't fucking send me no messages and shit. The fuck? He was teaching me some shit to say to Mario in Spanish, and I fucking forgot it all already.
You don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, the fuck, bro? You're supposed to be fucking voxing me and shit, my G. I would love to, even though I know he would never do it and that's not his bag, it would be cool to have Diego come on here, but I know that's not his thing. That's why I've never asked him. I get people that ask me, why don't you have Diego on? Because I don't really feel like it's right for me to ask him because I don't really feel like this is his thing. You know what I mean? He don't really like talking to none of you motherfuckers. He thinks 90% of you guys are fucking hoe-ass bitches. So he don't really fucks with none of y'all.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, and he's right. And the man is living a righteous life because of it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, got his circle's real tight. And I like him. He's a cool-ass motherfucker. So if he ever reaches out to you privately and speaks to you, make sure you take your time to speak to him because he's a good, deep-ass dude. And consider it an honor speaking to him because he don't talk to nobody.
I mean, my dude sent me a friend request like 3 weeks ago, and I felt honored.
Yeah, there you go, bro. That's all you need to know. Yeah.
He's got a beautiful family. He seems like an awesome guy.
Oh, yeah. He's a good fucking dude.
I don't think I've got to... I think I said what's up at a convention to him once. But I would love to talk to him.
He was at the last huge convention. And the dude, to me, is a fucking... The reason why I got hip to him is because the dude's a fucking inspiration. You know what I'm saying? You know
with everything that's going on for him.
Yeah. I mean, the dude's a hard-working motherfucker. He's a tough fucking dude. Tough son of a bitch to come back from what he came back from. So, he's a bad fucking guy. What's up? What's up, John Sacco? You savage. John Sacco, a holdover from the Pressure Washing Podcast. The Joe Hardy, that fuck a hoe ass bitch Joe Hardy. When we had him on the show, John Sacco subscribed to the channel and he just won't fucking leave. So now we got us a resident pressure washer that watches all the time. Him and old fucking Numbnuts McGee over there. What's his name? What's Numbnuts' name? What's his name? Lewis Coatney. Numbnuts.
Yeah. He's another over too.
Hey, Lewis, if you're still watching, that BioFreeze fucking works great. Hey, Mark and Seth, do you guys have WhatsApp? I can't send videos on Voxer and my Messenger is whack. I'm banned even in my new account.
This dude gets banned every other fucking day. Yeah. I always see the recommendations like Mario Chavez. I'm like, I'm already friends with you, dude. Like, how many accounts you got?
The fucking WhatsApp thing. Mario and Richie can't use Voxer. Like, man, everybody uses Voxer. And they're like, man, I got this new app. It's called WhatsApp. You can't send
videos on Voxer?
I guess not. He doesn't know how to work it.
I don't know. Yeah, you can. You can send videos on it.
Oh, yeah. We send videos all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think you sent one the other day. It was only like a 5-second.
I have sent at least 400 pounds of toxic gas.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you can't send a
definitely.
video.
Yeah.
It's like 7:14 a.m. religiously. I get a fart from Mark, and I'm like, all right. And at this point, I feel like I can't do it. I'm like, you guys already got the market cornered.
Well, we're waiting for you to chime in on there someday, Seth.
What up, Luke? I got dropped with the sickness. Hey, Diego, you had the COVID?
Ooh.
I just sent... Mario, I sent you a message on Voxer because it said you were on Voxer. Diego, did you get the COVID, bro? Fernando, you know why Mario got fucking banned from Facebook. You don't have to ask that question, Fernando. You know why. Fucking
like,
Mario
have you ever
is
seen the
worst.
episode of South Park with the troll? They're trying to get the troll. Like, that's what Mario does for fun. Mario is that dude. He loves it. It was my favorite thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
I love fucking when Mario's on Facebook. That's probably one of the best things ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his videos, I watch his videos every time they show up.
His videos are great. I love his videos with his sons with the Trump flags fucking freaking out on the corner, and he's got his daughter wrapped in American flag. Dude, it's fucking great, dude.
He's got his, like, what do you have for... Was his wife's birthday or something? He had like the big Trump.
Yeah, dude.
The funny thing is, I don't think that those are actually Mario's children. I think they're Mario's clones.
Yeah, they're Mario clones. Yeah, they look like little Marios. 2 different sizes of mini Mario. They're fucking great kids, dude. I think one of them subscribed to my YouTube channel, man. He's one of my subscribers, man. I'm pushing 1,000. Really? Apparently, nobody wants to see Luke do videos again because I still haven't hit 1,000 subscribers. Nobody wants that grosser rubber, I guess.
I do.
I'll give it to you.
I'm already a subscriber.
Well, you might win it.
Ooh,
Lord of the Rings extended versions. I'm with you on that, but you got to be peeled back to watch that shit. Peeled back, son.
How many movies are there?
There's 3 movies. The extended version, it'd take you like an entire day to watch all 3 movies.
Oh, yeah. That's like watching Band of Brothers. You know what I mean? You're hungover as fuck. You're like, I'll just watch Band of Brothers for the 15th time.
I like the Lord of the Rings. I didn't mind The Hobbit. The Hobbit was cool because I kind of grew up with The Hobbit. You know what I mean? That was the book I read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So The Hobbit was really popular when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So the animated the animated
I still love that animated one though. That Gollum was the best.
Yeah. It's a fucking great fucking show. But yeah, I'm partial to that. I'm a D&D guy. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons like Luke does every weekend, but I used to play every weekend. He's gonna be mad at me for saying that if he's still watching. Fuck you! I hate you. We used to be cool. Hey. I would actually, if there was no COVID, I would probably take some vacation time and go play D&D with Luke and Rihanna. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So what? Dungeons and Dragons is fucking cool, bro. So you can laugh all you want, bro.
No, it's just hard to get into because it's like there's so many things to learn. Like I remember being like 15, being like, I don't get this.
I used to play Dungeons and Dragons from like 12 years old all the way up until I was like 19 or 20. I played Dungeons and Dragons at least twice, 2 or 3 times a month, and I used to get laid all the time. So why are you laughing now, bitch?
Yeah.
Have you seen my old lady? Have you seen my old lady? Yeah,
no,
all right.
It wasn't her. It was
I've been dating her since I was 15, motherfucker. What?
Big old
I've been casting spells on that ass.
Big old Dungeons and Dragons butter pig.
I remember being in 11th grade and I took the girl I had a crush on to see the first Lord of the Rings movie and I got a blowjob in the movie theater. So what's up? You could be a nerd.
Yeah, Frodo Baggins on these bags. She was doing that Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. She was a knob-goblin.
So, let me ask you something, Seth. Were you looking at dudes on the screen while that was going on?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Okay.
Giant erection every time. Giant erection every time Frodo and Samwise were on the screen, dude. It was great.
Trying to slay the dragon.
Get off the road.
Hey, Chris Salazar. Hey, don't forget to reach out to me, bro, so I can get you that barbecue rub, my buddy. For sure. But have a good night, Chris. He does like a trash pickup service.
Yeah?
Like he will walk your trash to the fucking trash can or the corner for you. That's not a bad idea. Because there are some lazy-ass motherfuckers out there.
Yeah. Where is he from?
Chris, he told me. I'll have to look. Dude, you know how hard it is to retain all this energy? Yes. Yes. Mark, why are you yawning?
I'm watching you yawn.
I know.
I know you contagious, man.
I know you had your guys fucking doing all the work today. You didn't do shit.
They did. I did a door at one of my restaurants.
Well, that's why I'm busting your chops because that door turned out fucking awesome, dude. I can't believe you got that fixed, dude.
I didn't think it was gonna come out as good as it did because I told him, I said that thing is deep. If you want it completely gone, there's going to be a ripple in the glass. And she's like, just get it to go away. And I was surprised, and it came out good. It came out nice.
So were there any like countermeasures implemented to keep that from happening anymore?
Yeah,
they put a stop on the ground or something. I would hope.
Well, I told him they make the ground there is stone.
What's up, David Casnucci?
They put a nice stainless steel stopper on the ground. Yeah. But they chose to use a plastic wrap around the corner of that stone.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is some asshole's going to come yank it off because it's just glued on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, if that doesn't work, put a stopper on the ground.
It's not like you guys got to worry about snow and having to shovel it around, or but still, I guess it could be a tripping hazard. So that's probably why they put that on the corner there.
Well, couldn't they just put it up higher though, like one of those?
No. He's talking about it on the ground.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm saying, like, couldn't they put a stopper up higher too, though? Like.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
it would be bouncing off the glass. It looks like the ledge comes out about middle ways of the fucking door.
It does.
The corner and they're just wrapping it open and fucking smacking it on it.
Bang. It's a new owner in the restaurant, so this restaurant I just started working for 6 months ago. Then COVID hit. They shut me down for 2.5 months, and they called me back. And then it was 2 weeks ago I was there, and she's like, you see that? Can you get that to come off? And we put our finger, a blade on it. I go, no, that's missing glass. I said, but I'll fix it for you, and it's going to take a little while. But honestly, that whole repair took like 45 minutes, and I was happy, so it came out good,
I got my polisher. I just need...
Yeah? Nice. You got pads? Did I leave you with pads?
I got pads. I just don't have the coupling.
The back plate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you one.
I think.
I'll
show you. I'll send you a picture of what I got.
Okay.
Nice, man.
Yeah, you'll be able to make some money with that. You can pay that polisher off in one job,
Of course you can, man. Like, it seems like you can make dope money off of it.
Yeah.
I just looked at one. I almost don't even want it, but it's 70 windows that are pretty much scratched top to bottom.
Listen to this. Those fucking windows, that black glass I talked about, had the, you and I have talked about it several times down in Tiffin.
Yeah.
They replaced the glass.
Really?
Yeah. They replaced the glass, and it's already got hard water stains on
Well, now's the time to go get it.
Well, I told her this. I sent her an email. I'm like, listen, I can get that off, and then I could get something to seal that so it'll stop doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking Nanovations it, make some money on that bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
CJ, you and me should go down to market this winter when we're a little bit slower with work and
come on, hang out. Yeah. All day. You know the interesting thing is that I didn't know it, but WCR is selling Nanovations now.
They are?
Yeah, because I gave my contact
you talked about it, Chris's number or something?
Yeah, I went into Nanovations and then I said, hey, you guys need to get some distributorship. And they're like, we'd love to get it in the catalog. And then I gave him Chris's number, said, call this guy, tell him I sent you. And then next thing I know, I was surfing on the WCR website looking for stuff, and there it is.
Windowcleaner.com, motherfuckers.
Yep, there it is.
You know what I mean? Get with it or get gone. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say. We gave them a lot of shit when this podcast first started out, but them motherfuckers are straight G's, man. They're G's, dude.
You know enough to know this, T, that you need to get on that stain removal with that place, because once they put any kind of chemical on it, and people now, what I'm saying is, if they try to remove, I can't
put acid on and shit. I can't use oven cleaner. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell me that?
Dude, once they do that, it just makes it a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that it didn't take it off, but when it came back, those acid burn windows that I did the other day, dude, I'm like, it's not a fucking science experiment. The guy that owns the house goes, I put car wax on it and it lightened it up. And then it came back. I said, the car wax, it's just like rubbing your finger. The oil from your finger will take a stain away.
Yeah.
But as soon as the oil dries away, the stain's back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people they seem to think it's a science experiment. Oh, try this, try this, try this, try this. The worst thing you could do.
Well, this is the problem. There's an accepted way within the industry to do this one thing. And everyone thinks that's, this is the way to do it. And until you change the culture yourself with what you got going on, it's going to be that way. Do.
Yeah. Well, that's what we really need to do, man. There's so much money on the table.
I'm just waiting on you, right? I mean, I wouldn't have a polisher. I mean,
dude, I'm not lying to you when I tell you. Remember we talked about pulling triggers?
Mm-hmm.
I've got about enough materials to make up close to 70 gallons of polish right now.
Awesome.
But you're not going to understand. This is going to blow your mind. You cannot get any kind of spray bottle in bulk at all. Not a squirt bottle, not a spray bottle.
That makes total sense to me.
Yeah, because of hand sanitizer.
There was 4 pool liners in North America for my pool. 4, and I bought one of them. Yep. We searched the internet for a week. And finally, I found one in California. I found one in California. The other 3 are cheap, 20 mil fucking pool liners, just garbage, sky blue. Yep. And I had the only 25 mil fucking decent looking pool liner in the entire United States for my pool. They're not making no pools. They're not making no pool liners. Everything is backed up. It's crazy as fuck.
My buddy that does AC, and he has a nice, I wouldn't say little, but a nice AC company. And, Florida AC, dude, that's a great business.
Fuck yeah.
He pretty much does an install every day, 5 to 6 days a week. New AC, okay? They can't even get air conditioning units anymore.
Yeah. It's
no
fucking...
Shit starting to catch up.
Yeah, shit is behind big time. I just now started seeing that there's more food in the grocery stores, like meat.
Yeah, we're finally getting ass wiped back. I mean, literally, at our grocery store, they're not limiting it anymore, but half the shelf is still empty. Just because they didn't.
I just don't understand, dude.
I don't know.
I did not go out and buy any toilet paper like that at all. I did not do that. I did not. I refused to do that.
I bought like 3 or 4 rolls at a time, and that was it, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it's harder and harder to get like certain things here as well too, and it's just, it's you have 6 months worth of shit. It's gonna, the back end of it's gonna like catch up to you, and that's what's happening right now.
Right.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm super nervous about the fall though, man. super nervous about the fall.
Yeah.
Super nervous about the fall. I hope all of us window cleaners fucking have a stroke of good luck coming up. I really hope. I really hope, because
we need it.
Well, unfortunately, they've tested the waters on all this shit, and they could be like, you know what, the whole winter you gotta stay in your house.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't get to that point. I really optimistic that it won't.
I'm sure it's the same in Ohio, but people here in Florida, they're fucking done staying in. Dude, our roads are just as busy as if school's in session right now.
People are people are still taking precautions here. It's not near as busy as it usually is. There's still people out and about, but it's not like it normally is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not crazy people from fucking Florida. Leonard Skinner, yeah! Woo! Yeah! Where's my sister at?
I went
about, but
my buddy has a house about 300 miles north. It's on the coast called a place called Yankeetown. Florida has a lot of little towns like this. So we went up there, and this is my second time there, dude, and it's literally, no lie, like stepping back in time, and I love it. Okay, there's no chain stores, no McDonald's, no Burger King, no Walmart, just mom and pop little restaurants. A lot like certain parts of Boston, Seth, where it was a house at one time, but now it's a restaurant, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. And it's like, we went scalloping. I had a freaking blast. It was great.
Those are the best, man. It's like, I love living where I live because it's like 95% that way. I mean, we have like a McDonald's and a Wendy's.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A, but like you find these weird little places like you know, there's one of the best delis in town is like in a house. And just fucking go in and get shit, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's the way it was on Martha's Vineyard. There's like one grocery store, and everything else was a house at one time. They won't allow anything in there. Yeah.
No, it's awesome.
I mean, if you got to make a living, it's hard, but it's nice to go visit. You know what I'm saying?
It is, yeah. I mean, Martha's Vineyards especially because it's like
it's a very
year-round residency.
Martha's Vineyards. You made both them shits plural like a motherfucker.
I love that. Get it, son.
Yeah, just start reloading. John Sacco's like, you can't even find ammunition anywhere. That's because all the Democrats decided to go out and buy guns because they were afraid somebody's going to break in their house. All of a sudden, guns are cool, now, man. That's what I'm saying.
There ain't going to be no gun control in the next 10 years.
Yeah, the left fucking jumped the shark. They're in chop with fucking AR-15s and shit, building walls, guarding them with their own police force. You fucking yum-yums. So fucking, they're segregating everybody by race. What the fuck do you guys got going on up there?
They arrested the self-proclaimed leader of CHOP.
That wasn't him. Apparently, that wasn't him. That wasn't him, but it was like one of his lieutenants or something, like somebody high up. Yeah. They're all a bunch of pussies, man.
Well, that's what happens when Marxism and socialism infiltrates an organization. It's what happened to the left. Because the left I remember growing up with is not what the fuck it is now. It's not anywhere near it. It's not. You used to be like have a different opinion on healthcare or abortions, and still have like same moral compass. It doesn't exist anymore. Right. It's not even there.
Yeah, it's
the most hypocritical thing about this is, I'm sure you know this, that mayor over by the CHOP in Seattle did come into her community and wanted to go to her house, and all of a sudden the cops are called. You need to clear this out.
Yeah.
Never mind the little guy that's trying to make a living at his deli on the corner there.
That's what I'm saying? Fucked.
Yeah, these guys are shitting in buckets in front of the fucking store.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't.
Fucking animals.
And the thing that sucks is I was in Seattle like 10 years ago. That's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful area.
Yeah, I've heard it.
It really is. It's like it's a city inside of a forest. You know what I mean? It's like beautiful coastline, really cool. I would say 90% of the people there are really cool, but that 10% is just taking the fuck over.
So we don't want to talk too much of this shit, but I have to ask, does it, like in New York City, they're taking $1 billion away from the police. They pulled 700 plainclothes police officers off the street, okay? You know what crime is going to happen now? Because people don't commit crimes in front of a cop. but they will commit crimes in front of an undercover cop because they don't fucking know.
Right.
Okay, so I just don't understand the thinking behind. We need to fix the police department. We need to get them more training, but we're going to defund them and pull 600 or 700 plainclothes cops off the road when there was 34 shootings over the fucking weekend.
Right. Well,
what the fuck are they thinking?
It's not gonna make sense to you because there is no sense to be made of it.
Well, the problem is it's reactionary.
Yeah.
All these things are reactionary.
You can't.
And you guys know you can't. Even in your business, you can't be reactionary, right? Like you'll cause huge problems doing that, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you can't throw out the baby with the bathwater. There's a few fucking guys that are fucking, clearly shitbags, like that dude that murdered that fucking guy by kneeling on his fucking neck. That's a real thing. Yeah. That dude's a fucking piece of shit, and he should have been shot on sight, to be quite honest with you.
Exactly.
Why that guy got away with fucking kneeling on that dude until he was fucking dead in the middle of the street, I'll never know. Set your fucking cell phone down and kick that dude in the fucking face and go to jail with George. You know what I'm saying? Both of you motherfuckers go to jail with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? His fucking life mattered when he was on the fucking ground. They should have stopped it from happening instead of fucking recording it.
Nobody did a fucking thing.
They just stood there. If that was anybody, I'm telling you right now, if I seen a cop doing that to some guy, I would fucking say something. Or I would do something. I'd most likely go to jail. But you gotta, as a human being, on a human level, you gotta try to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a little bit of a scuffle, you know what I mean? Just to get that guy to get off that fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something. You know what I mean? But I just, it's to me, all of this, and I don't want to sound like a crazy conspiracy person or anything like that, but honestly, to me, this all really seems like a planned fucking scenario. I'm just they look like they've taken advantage of a situation for political means. That's what they've done here.
This whole year has been that.
Yes.
Yeah.
COVID's hijacked. Real virus hijacked.
Yeah. I've got a friend. I've got a really close friend, like someone I spent a lot of time in life with that just tested positive for COVID. He's got Crohn's disease. Is my buddy Chris Michael. I hope you do. He seems to be doing pretty good. But, of course, definitely worried about him either way. But it's definitely a real scenario. We, Jason Snyder and I know a guy from, I agree with Seth there. He would be a libertarian. There's a guy here in Port Clinton that just passed away from it. And he tested for it and then 3 days later was fucking dead. So, it's very real.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure you saw the video that Jason Lehman was sharing around about the steroid treatment for the lungs. Seems to, I don't know why they're not doing nothing about it.
Well, to me, I like I said, it seems to be a scenario where you've made something like, and people are going to think this is crazy, and Seth might be like, well, my girlfriend's a nurse, and she says otherwise. But I've got a couple of relatives that are nurses. I know several people, like here locally, I clean their houses that are nurses here in town, and, three nurses, this woman and her two friends got tested for COVID. They came back positive. They tested, and that counted as 3. Then they fucking, a couple weeks later, tested again, and they were still positive for it. And they counted them again. So that's 6 cases. They didn't fucking, that's 6 cases. So every time they get a positive test, and if someone happens to die from it, they mark it as a COVID fucking death, and they get $38,000 fucking dollars because there's no such thing as elective surgery right now. So how else so how do you think these hospitals are making their fucking money?
And if that family has a life insurance policy, they ain't getting nothing.
Fuck right. It's fucking it's unfortunately it's a fucking sham. It's been turned into a sham of something that's really affecting people. No question, has now been turned into a way to make money.
Yeah.
I mean, they're destroying small businesses. Destroyed.
Yeah.
Like
in my town alone, I've watched 4 bars close.
Right.
permanently that were here for 60 or 70 years.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, you got fucking half the country fucking laid off, but government's still functioning just fine. Why don't you lay all them fucking cocksuckers off that replaced those $900,000 loans of total? Yeah, you motherfuckers.
Like
how about those congressmen and congresswomen? Why don't you they're all fucking millionaires? How about you take them fucking cocksuckers and stop giving them their money?
Yep. Fucking term limits, man.
You fucking cocksuckers.
Fuck them all.
That's why there's going to be a red wave in November.
Yep.
Everyone thinks, oh man, there's no way Trump's going to win this time. He's going to win again. This time it's going to be even worse. And people are going to shit the fucking bed. And now that Kanye come out and said that he's running, it's a perfect diversion. Because if Kanye gets in on the ballot, he's going to steal. He's going to be stealing votes.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be stealing black votes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all know the Democratic Party fucking panders to people of color.
Yep.
I don't even know if they pander. I think they lie to them, but yeah, I mean, I think that's what
they pander, Seth.
Well, they pander, but they lie. Like every 4 years they matter, and then they don't do shit for them, and then another 4 years comes up, and then they lie to them again.
But they need to start realizing that the Democratic Party is the one that started all this fucking shit.
True.
All the slavery, all the fucking racism, the Klan, all that shit.
I'm voting for Trump this year, but I'm going to say after this year, I'm going straight libertarian. I'm done with this shit. Like
I will, unless Candace Owens. If Candace Owens runs for president, I'm voting for her.
Yep.
The first lady black president, I will vote for that lady for sure.
She's got, what, 12 years before she can run?
No.
She's young, isn't she?
No, she's 2024. She's eligible.
26, 27.
20. I think, from what I understand, she's eligible in 2024. Because everyone keeps asking her she's going to run. I'd fucking vote for her in a heartbeat. And not because she's got conservative views, but she has conservative views.
She's 31.
And she's got liberal views as well. Yeah. And she's a woman of color.
And she's fucking brilliant.
And she's smart as fuck.
They don't fuck with her. They don't. She's as brilliant as Kaylee is, dude. I watch her fucking really good shred those motherfuckers. Oh,
she's really good at debating.
Yeah. Speaking of debates, you wait till fucking Biden shows up for a debate.
I think they're gonna try to fucking make that not happen because
they gotta have to.
So that's why that's why the narrative has already been fucked. Listen, I'm gonna lay it out for you because I'm not a fucking idiot. That's why all these Trump rallies, they made such a big deal about these fucking Trump rallies, is because and they're allowing all these fucking protests to happen, but they're making big deal like COVID Trump rallies, no COVID at the fucking protests. The reason why they're doing that is because they do not want a gathering for a debate. They do not want that.
Yeah.
You cannot listen to Joe Biden and tell me that motherfucker doesn't have cognitive issues. That dude is fucking... He is out... He might have at one time been a very smart plagiarist, but now he's not a good plagiarist at all.
Yeah.
When you're stealing fucking JFK quotes and shit, he stole JFK's fucking speech, the whole thing.
He's been stealing since the 80s.
Yeah,
man.
he's a fucking total scumbag.
He
tried running for president in the 80s, and they're like,
he was the top of his class, graduated with 2 degrees and all that, full scholarship.
All lies. All
lies.
All lies. Fuck out of here, dude. Hey, listen, he was one of the guys that fucking lobbied for Bill Clinton's fucking bill that fucking put all those
prison reform bill.
Yeah, prison reform bill. It's got all them black dudes put in jail. This guy's a fucking piece of shit, dude. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. And the only person I think that had a chance to beat fucking Donald Trump was Bernie Sanders, and they fucked him 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Fucked him 2 times in a row. He would have beat him both times.
Oh, he would. Yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have.
There's no question in my mind. Because there's people like, say, for instance, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan will most likely vote for Donald Trump. There's no way he'll vote for Biden. But if Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders were running against each other, he'd vote for Bernie Sanders. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So guys that are in that, So guys that are in the middle on this were like, there's no way I'm voting for Joe Biden. The guy's a fucking idiot and he sniffs kids. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to vote for him. I'll vote for Kanye. Kanye 2020.
Joe Jorgensen 2020, I would, but there's absolutely no chance for her to fucking win shit.
Listen, bro, I'm going to tell you this right now. Hillary Clinton's going to be his running mate.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you already said a woman of color was going to run for him, so.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Probably Kamala Harris. Yeah, that's my.
Or that gap tooth woman.
Oh, what the fuck's her name?
Yeah.
I don't understand why Mark's so fucking mean and hateful.
No.
Why are you so
I'm
mean
not
and
hateful.
hateful?
A bitch can't eat corn. I can tell you that.
Oh, you're not.
Is she going to eat
What's
that
her
shit
name?
like Joseph
Something
Henry Hardy?
something Hardy?
Corn on the cob through a fence. Shamika
Oh,
Hardy is her
Beethoven
name.
teeth.
Yeah.
Beethoven teeth. I wouldn't shit in that dude's mouth.
You don't have to worry. Someone else already did.
Hey!
Got him. Shooter.
Hey, you look like you smoke meth. I'm gonna come home with me and see my man Root.
Been chewing on firecrackers again.
You like that one?
Yep.
When I said I was like, well, we were in fucking KC, Mo. I'm like, Joe's cool. That motherfucker looks like he smokes firecrackers. Remember that in the van? I had to cut that out of the video. If I ever posted the raw video, we talked so much shit, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Joshua's show was so fucking funny. He was talking about, oh my god, that was so good.
Where is Josh? Josh hasn't been around lately.
That motherfucker's running like 700 businesses.
Yeah.
700 businesses he's got going on. Show me Hardy's. Yeah. Fuck that motherfucker.
Done. I don't know. I can tell you this. I was on the Swanee River, okay? There wasn't a lot of boats out because the river they didn't want you swimming in it because the water was so high.
Because that COVID?
But, yeah. And I'm telling you, if I saw 300, 250 of them had Trump flags on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No.
There's
What does that tell you?
Dude,
No.
with all of this, that's what I'm saying. All of this fucking... all of this shit, it's tribalism. It's fucking set. It's putting everybody in their own little place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's putting everybody. Fake alien invasion in September. Dustin Duffy, I'm with you on that. Also, Dustin Duffy, when are you going to come and actually be our sound guy again? When is that ever going to happen? It'd be great.
Isn't your kid going to college by now? Already?
Yeah, come on, Dustin. Your kid should already be in college by now. It'd be nice if he could come back. I even got upgraded internet, so you probably shouldn't lag us out anymore. TJ, how's the t-shirts? Jennifer's putting the Betsy Ross flags on them now.
No.
We went with Betsy Ross flags instead of regular American flags because it's a militia, so we wanted to go old school.
You know, the one thing I've started to notice over the last 2 to 3 weeks since all this shit started getting thick and heavy, a lot more patriotism going around for us kind of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot.
I'm always patriotic. I'm always
Yeah.
patriotic, man. I've always got a flag flying in my front yard. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I keep my flag up. I keep my flag up at all times. And I dare you to come in my yard and try to remove it because I will peel your whole fucking wig back with a 12 gauge. And there will be no warning shots. I'm laying your ass the fuck down. I'm going out. I've been given the okay for my CCW. Jennifer's finally allowing me to go get it. But
there you go.
The only stipulation is we're going to be doing it together. She's going to go with me. We're both going to go get it
together.
Yep.
Yeah, you should do it together.
That's a good thing to do, man.
I'm going to go out and buy matching.
My wife got hers.
I'm going to go out and buy his and hers nickel-plated fucking 38 specials, wheel guns, you know, so we can peel caps and not have to worry about catching our brash, you know what I mean, in case we got to, you know what I mean.
Fucking Bonnie and Clyde over here, yeah.
Pearl grips. His and hers.
Well, let me ask you a question, though.
Up?
I mean, if I have a concealed carry permit in Florida and I drive to Atlanta.
It works in Ohio. I know you're because my buddy's got a Florida CCW but lives in Ohio because he can't get one in Ohio. They won't allow him to have it because he sold kratom.
Yeah.
They took his gun rights away.
It depends on what state you're in.
Yeah.
You know, there's There's a good amount with concealed carry.
You got it up there,
I
Seth?
didn't see any backup Perry vids this 4th of July. Well, the video's there. If you feel nostalgic, you just go and watch it, bro. Perry Tate is non-existent in our world anymore. Thanks to fucking the Squeegee Life podcast, we have totally decimated that fucking cocksmoker.
He's making foggers or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, well, according to what I'm looking at here, there hasn't been a video uploaded in a month.
Yeah,
it's been a month
we destroyed that cockroach.
Yeah.
Fucking stomped on that motherfucker. Hey, I want to know who's watching UFC 251 this weekend, because I know I'm going to be. Jorge Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman. Fucking the card from top to bottom is stacked. Max Holloway versus fucking what's his nuts, fucking again. And then Jose Aldo and Peter Yan are about to get down. It's about to be fucking vicious. People about to go sleep. You can carry Mark. I just came from Georgia. I was carrying, so you can carry there, Mark. Yeah. Cool. I could ask my cousin Leo if you'd like, Mark.
Yeah,
I'll ask her.
Because he lives there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a girl, but yes, I'll ask her.
There's a couple of counties in Georgia where the head of the household has to have a gun, so it's written into their town law. Yeah.
Where?
It was right next to the town I grew up in. So I grew up.
Have you guys, either one of you, ever been to a state with open carry? That's just in Texas, certain parts of Texas, dude. People are walking around like the Wild Wild West, man. That's cool shit.
I tell you what, right now, if they defund the police and motherfuckers start getting their wigs peeled back, they'll be wanting cops back again.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, if you think getting roughed up and thrown in the back of the police car is bad, just imagine a 45 planted in your fucking brainstem. Yep. How would you like that? Because that's what you're going to get from old T Squeege. That's what you're going to get from old T Squeege is the 45, son. Because I got a 9mm, but it's got a 30-round magazine, and my dad bought it for me. I'm a 40. I'm 357, 45, 38. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with shit. I'm talking about stopping power. I'm trying to. I mean, there's no shooting to wound here. I'm shooting to kill. If I got to shoot at you, it's to kill you. Yep. I'm not. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at gun rights. If I have to shoot you, it's because I'm in fear for my life, and that means I'm taking yours. I'm not.
That means I'm unloading this motherfucker.
I'm gonna shoot your ass till you catch fire. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is I'm not paying any fucking disability bills the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
I'm doing one lump sum.
Am I a bad person because I enjoy watching people getting run over that are protesting in the street?
I don't know, man. Jennifer brought that up last night, and I haven't seen it, but I heard somebody got ran over on the highway.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Shit, really?
Yeah.
What happened? Like, did they try to stop, or they were just like, fuck it?
No, they were like, hammer down. We ain't stopping. You know, these mother. You got to wonder.
Isn't that bad, though? I mean, to be running people over like that? I don't know,
well,
man.
I look at it like this. If I pulled up to a red light and they jumped on my shit and started pounding on my windows and truck, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's totally justified to fucking plow them down.
Well, this is the way I look at it. Is, you know, this is the way I kind of reason it out. There was that child got killed. What was he, like 3 or 4 years old? They shot like 8 times into the car, and this poor kid, this kid got shot and murdered. By these people standing in the fucking road. Yeah. So if I'm in that same area and there's people standing in the fucking road, I'm not stopping to get shot at.
Yep. But let me ask you something. Why is it that the people standing in the road shooting into these cars or jumping on hoods or throwing bricks or hammers or whatever they're doing are shocked when someone starts running them the fuck over? Like, oh my God, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? We're just standing in the
I'm about to get me a cattle pusher for the front of my fucking truck. You know what I mean? Fuck
I can't remember
Put a big
if it was
snowplow
TJ or somebody posted a video of like they were stopping a car and this kid that's like leaned in the passenger window.
Yeah, that was me.
Fired.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Alex Lamborghini shared it, and then I shared it.
Yeah, I saw that.
You could see. I mean, they were just stopped him, and then he's sitting there and he's just kind of inching forward. And the dude pulls out a fucking gun and fires it in the car and fucking shot the guy.
And people and
I mean, like, dude, listen, you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Are they gonna do them? They might do a fucking movement for you too. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's gonna be a lot of justified shootings, man.
Did you see that video? And I think it was in New York. Black guy walking with his daughter, 4 or 6 years old, across the street. Car pulls up and fucking blows him away. Why is there no fucking?
No, but yeah,
that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. It's weird. The picky and choosy that goes on is really weird.
Yeah,
it's really
it's
weird.
Fucking hypocritical.
It's very hypocritical.
Hypocrisy of everything about this.
Yeah, I follow. What's his name? Michael Rappaport on Instagram. Do you follow Michael Rappaport? He's always doing shitting on Trump all the time. And he got to the point where it was really hypocritical. And people started saying in the comments, they're like, yo, motherfucker, what about this person that got killed and this person that got killed? And finally, he's starting to talk about that on his Instagram because it's fucking super hypocritical. Why is it that this little black boy that got fucking shot hasn't even had a chance of fucking life, gets fucking murdered by a bunch of fucking BLM dick lickers sitting out in the fucking road acting like fucking cocksuckers.
And nobody's doing a fucking thing about it.
Nobody's doing anything fucking about it. But if there was a fucking group of motherfuckers that went out there and started shooting them fucking cocksuckers, they'd all be white supremacist, skinhead racists. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if they shoot at you, but if you shoot at them, you're a fucking racist.
Yep.
It's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It's fucking bullshit. It's not right. It's not right. You can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? And it's very ironic that this... It's very ironic to me. It's very ironic to me. The double standards are very ironic.
July 4th weekend in Chicago, there was like 43 people shot, 13 dead.
Yeah, 63 people... Because of gun,
yeah. Okay, so just like it's finally coming around where someone says, hey, well, you know what? Joe Biden and Obama, this happened while you were on your watch and did fucking nothing about it.
Yeah.
You're going to fix it now all
of
a sudden?
That's my number one Facebook comment is Donald Trump has been in office for 4 years and this shit's been going on since the fucking 50s.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you guys talking about? Yeah. You stupid motherfuckers. You had a black president for 8 fucking years and he did nothing for the black community. Nothing. Yep. Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
But serve his Muslim fucking masters. That's all that fucking dude did. Let's be honest.
Yep.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And everybody's like, well, there's no face mask and there's no medication. There's no test. This motherfucker's been in office for 4 years. Call Bill Clinton and ask him why he sent everything overseas. You stupid motherfucker. But you wouldn't know that because you're 12 years old.
Yep.
Bill Clinton's the NAFTA guy. He's the one that sent all manufacturing overseas. Gave people fucking bonuses for taking their shit out of the country. And that's why we don't make no medical supplies here. So we barely make anything fucking here. So fuck you and eat a dick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Biden's already said he's raising taxes. Okay, who would want to sign up for that? Who's going to sign up for that? Take more of my money? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's my money.
People go out and actually vote. Like, I don't want to see this be 2016 where everyone thought it was wrapped up, and it wasn't wrapped up. Well,
that's what they want you to think.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, I have, and you guys, I've been a registered voter for a long time, but I have 3 brand new registered voters in my house.
Yep.
All 3 of the girls are registered voters now. All 3 of them registered. So I'm telling you, the shit that's going on has woken a lot of fucking people up. There is a silent majority out there, and it's not white supremacists, you fucks. There's people like my daughters and my wife that are like, you know what, I need to make my voice heard as well, because this is fucked up. I can't sit on the sidelines anymore.
I'll be honest with you, in 2016 was the first time I voted in my life, in 2016, and there were so many people like me. That's why the polls were so slanted, because
I voted for Obama.
Somebody like
I voted for Obama his first term.
I voted for him 2 terms.
I was right in. Dude, he said the right things, man. When he campaigned, he was saying the right shit.
Yeah.
He was saying the right shit. You cannot say that man was not. He is a great orator. That man can fucking speak. And I tell you what, he was saying the right things. His hope and change, I was in it. I was in it to win it. I was like, we're going to have our first black president. This is the black John F. Kennedy. Yeah. And then more of the same for 8 fucking years. Did absolutely nothing he said he was going to fucking do. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Not a damn thing happened.
Nope. See, and that just goes to show that I'm not no fucking crazy ass Republican right wing fucking guy. I'm on both sides of the fence. I'm a libertarian. I vote for who I think is best. Yeah. At this moment in time, you got to weigh the lesser of the two evils. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's just the way it is. All politicians are liars. You know what I'm saying? But Donald Trump don't take no check from us.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
And I come from a UAW family. You know what I mean? My fucking family, my grandfather and my uncle and they all of them voted. They voted all their jobs right overseas. They didn't even realize they were doing it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They were Democrats.
Well, that's why Ohio's a swing state, man. Ohio saw the repercussions of what Democrats did to them for years.
State. We're a red state now.
Yeah.
Just like Mark.
They'll go blue, then they go red, they'll go blue. Like, where I live, like, even Dukakis won here when I was a fucking kid. You know what I mean? Like, right. I think he was, like, the only state he won was Massachusetts. Like, my vote really doesn't matter in this state at all. If you don't vote blue, like, you're fucked.
Yeah, well, I can tell you right now, fucking, there's, without question, there are people, like Mark said, they're like around here, like, dude, there's every fucking pickup truck's got a big American flag and a fucking big Trump flag hanging off of it. They're all over the place. I wouldn't do that. I'll fly American flag on the truck around Independence Day and shit like that, you know, because, you know, it's patriotic and right thing to do.
No.
But these motherfuckers, I don't want nobody to know my political leanings. I don't want that to affect my business. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't like that shit anyways. Like, to me, I grew up in the way, like, your political opinion is your political opinion. Like, if you got to fly that shit, then, like, you don't, like.
Well, those people are those are the people that are doing that with the Trump flags and shit. Is they're fucking fed the fuck up with being labeled a certain way. It's tough. The world's tough as it is. We all kind of segregate ourselves, and we all tribe up anyways. It's human nature to be tribal. You know what I'm saying? But to put a stamp on it and align it with a neon light and fucking, you know, get pounded into your head every day on the news and social media, the difference between us, it's only going to make it worse. And that's all that's happened. Is it's just making everything worse. All this shit is just making it worse.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Tearing down the Jim Crow Confederate monuments and shit like that in the South. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care about that. The fucking tear down the Christopher Columbus statue. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker, he was a shitty fucking navigator and a murderer. Let's be honest. Christopher Columbus he didn't discover shit. Read a history book. He was fucking lost. There's no evidence. There's no historical evidence that Christopher Columbus ever walked on the United States. He was in the fucking Caribbean. He wasn't even in the United States. There's no evidence. There's no historical evidence that he was in North America. None. But there is evidence that Leif Erikson was in North America way before him. So, in Nova Scotia and Massachusetts and Connecticut and shit, there's all kinds of, on the coastline, isn't there all kinds of Neolithic shit?
Maine's got a bunch of spots like that, too. Like, supposedly, like, some cross, like, laying in the ocean, some other shit. Like markers and stuff like that.
Now, see, the thing that bothers me is when you go after fucking, like that one with Abraham Lincoln with the emancipated slave at his feet they're trying to tear down. You know, it was all over the fucking news, and they got these old black folks standing around it like you're not doing shit.
Well,
that monument was played for by freed slaves. Like a bunch of these freed slaves were their very first earnings outside of slavery were donated to build this statue. Read the fucking plaque, you fucking idiots. The chains on his hands are broken and he's rising up. That's what its intention is. Like Abraham Lincoln is like he emancipated these people and now they're rising up. You know what I'm saying? And these fucking idiots. They do seem
to forget though that Abraham Lincoln was a Republican though.
Well, it doesn't matter. He freed the fucking slaves and they're fucking shitting on him.
Yep. Yeah.
It doesn't make fucking sense.
Like the 54th Regiment, like people wanting to take that down here. I'm like, that's like
the Massachusetts the first black regiment, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they got treated like shit, and they still fucking fought.
They fought. What I mean? That's Glory, right?
Why would you tear that down?
Glory? That's them, right?
Yeah, that's them. Yeah.
Yeah, Glory. If you don't know, watch Glory, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, they got paid less. They had to buy their own fucking uniforms and everything, and they still fucking fought. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you going to tear that down?
Where are you at with the changing of the Washington Redskins name and the Cleveland Indians name? Where are you at on that? I think if they want to.
What do you think? What do Native Americans feel about it in your area? Do they care? Do they not give a shit? I mean,
there's always a little bit of this and that about it, but I actually have like one of these days I'll post it on. But I actually have like direct lineage, like Native American lineage.
By it,
yeah.
I think if they were legitimately offended by it,
I can see the logo because it's a red face and all that shit. Just same way with the Redskins, it's kind of like a derogatory term, I guess you could probably say. But I mean, where does that stop? I mean, if they want to call them the Cleveland Tribe or change it to the Spiders, which they used to be, like it was the very first professional baseball team in Cleveland was the Spiders, the Cleveland Spiders. Because I mean, we got
even if you wanted to pay like homage to the Native Americans in that area, you could kind of twist the logo.
Call it the Tribe. What's next? The Chiefs? Are they going to take away the Chiefs next? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I heard they're coming after them.
The Braves. You know what I mean? What are you going to do here? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's all
the Redskins I can see because that's like I don't think the Chiefs, the Braves, the Indians kind of up for discussion, but the other ones are just paying like. How is it offensive to say Chiefs or Braves? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Redskins, I could see, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Like,
I'm just wondering if would it be better if the Cleveland Indians were named after a local, like a tribe, like local to this area,
you know? The same thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to change the Wahoo maybe to fit the times, but I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like the old Chief Wahoo, the one with the long nose and... Yeah. Have you ever seen that one? That one's a little. That's a little.
I
bad.
remember
that's
that one.
Bad.
Yeah,
that's kind of bad.
Still around when I was a kid. Yeah,
that's kind of bad. Good. Yeah, I could get that.
Yeah.
And they changed it in the 80s, 90s to more of a more streamlined version. And then we went to the hook, the hook, and then the C. You know what I mean? So. I don't know.
Well, I think you should still pay homage to them. Maybe just tweak it a little bit. You know what I mean?
What about the Dolphins? Do you think porpoises are getting offended that they're on a helmet? I think they should get rid of the Dolphins.
I could see
Native Americans got the biggest raw deal in this country that ever fucking happened to anybody.
Can you tell me this? Why did they try to block President Trump from celebrating at fucking Mount Rushmore, but they didn't try to block Obama?
Because they're hypocritical.
They don't really
assholes.
care about the issue.
Yeah.
They care about their guy, and that's it.
Well, if they've already shown that in before when Obama was there, being at Mount Rushmore was patriotic and it was a fucking beautiful thing. Now all of a sudden it's stolen land, right? It's stolen land. Okay. If it's stolen
land,
land,
one of them like had slaves.
CNN's reporting that. What about where your buildings are, CNN? That's stolen land. You're going to give your buildings back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not walking away from your real estate, are you?
Right. Isn't there like one of the founding fathers supposedly had slaves and locked her up in the basement and raped her and had a bunch of kids with her? Who was that?
Was that Thomas Jefferson?
Was that Thomas Jefferson?
Well, he had descendants that are black, yeah. So I don't know if he raped anybody, but I know he had a lot of like.
I just read that somewhere. But
I know Thomas Jefferson's a big bone of contention, yeah.
Well, but didn't Thomas Jefferson? Wasn't he on the right side of all that? I mean.
I mean,
wasn't he like one of the guys that like, I don't know. I don't know. It just seems all of this seems really weird to me.
There's a lot of revisionist history going on.
Yeah, and I really don't. I really don't. In my personal opinion, I really don't think there's at a certain point you got to stop going back. At a certain point,
it's just a stepping stone. The problem is that
at a certain point, at a certain point.
At what point is something?
Who are you going after? Like now they changed the name of the John Wayne Airport because he was supposedly racist or something. I just. First of all,
this happens in other countries. It happened in Venezuela. It happens everywhere. If you tear down a history, you can rewrite it however you want.
Right.
And it ends up being a bad. Do I think Confederate statues need to be out in public? No. Mm-mm. You are a treasonous group who took on America and you lost. Mm. It should be in a museum.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be torn down, but it should be in a museum.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
We don't celebrate any other traitors in this country.
Right.
Why
we don't have any John Wilkes Booth statues anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
No, but yeah. My whole point is like you should have a museum for it so you don't forget the history. Yeah. They have all that stuff.
Erasing history is a bad idea.
You can't erase history, then you'll just repeat it again.
Yeah.
You can go to Germany. You can still go to the concentration camps that
Auschwitz and all that are still there.
Yeah, you can still go there because it's important to know what actually happened.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Let people experience it if they choose to.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You're taking away their rights to experience it. That's wrong.
Yeah.
I think you should change some venues of where it's at, but I don't think you should ever get rid of something.
Right.
You know what I mean? They want to tear down the Theodore Roosevelt fucking statue. Like, fucking come on, man.
Well, here's another one that...
Roosevelt, like, what the fuck you doing?
Here's another one that you don't think of. You got Bubba Wallace, okay? Yeah. They investigated it. There was no noose. It was a garage door pull.
Yeah.
He doubled down on it, okay? Yet you're still not seeing, and there are pictures, I can send them to you, of Richard Petty riding around the track with a Confederate flag hanging out the fucking window.
Right.
They haven't stepped on that yet, but they're gonna. They're gonna. Right. They're gonna. It's disgusting.
I don't know. To me, the whole rebel flag thing, whatever, man. I know dudes right now that have got rebel flags on a 40-foot fucking flagpole in their front yard on one of the busiest roads in my area, and it's been there since he moved in. It's not like a news statement. There's just some dudes that are like, woo, Dixie. Yeah. You know what I me? There's just some dudes like that.
I think privatized, it's totally fine.
He's married to an Asian girl. And he's married to an Asian girl. You know what I mean? So he's not a racist dude. He's married to an Asian girl. You know what I mean? So it's just some people, like my grandfather used to have this license plate on his fucking van. It said American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. You know what I mean? And it's got an American flag and a rebel flag crossed on it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, he just wasn't that dude. But, I mean, nowadays he'd be labeled all these things. And, you know what I mean? It's just
it was just the way he was brought up. It was just the way he was brought up.
It's not even the way he was brought up, but that's it's a
cultural thing.
Yeah, that flag is just a symbol of a location. It's once you get past the Mason-Dixon line, rebel flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
It's not necessarily... I mean, I know black people that fucking fly rebel flags down south. You know what I'm saying? I got... Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That are proud of their Confederate... their grandfathers or wherever... fought in the Confederacy and all that shit, and they're proud of that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, however misplaced that may be, you know what I mean? But you can't... It'd be one thing if everyone was flying Nazi flags, you know what I mean? Like where millions of fucking Jews were killed, you know what I mean? They almost, ended a race, you know what I'm saying? Of people. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or a culture, I should say. A culture of people.
A culture, yeah.
Yeah, a culture of people. You know what I'm saying? But they're not. It's a battle flag, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That'd be like, you're not allowed to fly the Don't Tread on Me flag because that's racist. Yeah. Because all the people that fly that flag are gun owners, and they got to be racist because they own guns.
Yeah, there's a lot of craziness going on. It's just fucking... It's weird. I grew up in Podunk, Georgia, where everyone flew a rebel flag and a Georgia Bulldog flag. Like, that's everybody fucking had.
Towns in Georgia, little shit towns in Florida that are still like that. They're stepping back in the past.
Yeah.
But you know what? You don't like it? Don't go.
Yeah, right. But I do remember being a little kid in like 92. I remember my mom pulled me in the yard. There was a fucking KKK fucking parade that went down my street, and they were throwing candy, and I was picking it up. And my mom's like, "If you eat that candy, there's Tootsie Rolls everywhere."
I don't get that fucking shit.
Like, that's 1992.
To me, that's fucking disgusting to me. That shit is disgusting to me. I don't get down with that. You know what I mean? I just don't get down with that. It's just gross. Those motherfuckers are gross. There's room. There's more than enough room on this planet for every one of us, and that's like I was getting ready to say. I've just decided that I'm gonna try and be I'm going to try to put as much positivity into my everyday life with everyone I interact with as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I had, like today, I had a couple people behind me at the cash register. Just so happened to be, both of them were black dudes, and I had a bunch of shit, and she was ringing up, and we were waiting for this guy to get his lottery tickets. They were like in a big hurry to get out of there. You know, they're probably late to work. I bought their coffee for them. You know what I'm saying? I bought their coffee for them. You know what I mean? Like, here, go ahead. I got their coffee too, so they can take off. You know what I mean? Just little shit like that. You know what I mean? Just try to be a little extra kind, a little more courteous, not just to people of color, but just to everybody. To just try to fucking mellow all this shit out, man. I feel like positivity is the only way they can do that, because I honestly did not grow up with this kind of division in my life. I just didn't. When I was in high school, we all got along. We didn't listen to this. We all didn't listen to the same kind of music. We all didn't like the same kind of shit. But when we got down and we partied and had a good time, we all got together. We went to football games together, and everybody was cool. You know what I mean? We weren't shitty to each other. It didn't matter if Andre was black. You know what I mean? He was one of the fucking homies. He was just one of the homies.
How many times did you show up at some party, see some dude you kind of knew from school, but in school you didn't interact with him because you were like, he's one of those, and then turn out the dude was cool as shit.
Yeah. Like, oh, he's one of the jocks, or he's one of the preppies. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want to. And then you find out the dude's a fucking cool guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the same way with, you know, seeing somebody and you're like, oh, well, he's a black guy or he's a Mexican dude. We can't relate. You know what I mean? But when you get to talking to him, you share the same values and the same thoughts in life. You know what I'm saying? And if you just like let your guard down just a little bit and just be kind and look people in the eyes and be courteous to them. You know what I mean? It goes a long fucking way, I feel like. You know, we just, as a group, as people, we just need to do that. We need to go the extra mile to try to be just a little more courteous to people. You know what I mean?
Well, I honestly, I don't think, you know, they blame Trump for all this division. This division started with Obama.
Oh, yeah.
With Black Lives Matter, all that shit. Against the police.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Yeah, that's the strangest thing to me is, like, we don't want police anymore. What? Are you guys fucking crazy? That's fucking nuts, man. It's nuts.
It's bad for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to go well.
Right, but we appreciate everyone watching. I mean, I know I do. It was nice to get back. I know I missed last week with the pool and everything, and I wanted to make sure I was on tonight, so I didn't work on the pool tonight, so I could make sure I was in here for this. But I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a Gross of Black Diamond Squeegee rubber, courtesy of windowcleaner.com. He already promised it to me, but I can't get to 1,000 subscribers. But thanks to Maker Products, windowcleaner.com, Black Diamond Squeegee rubber, and my buddies Mark and Seth for fucking always doing a bang-up job on this podcast. Follow me on Instagram at Squeegee_life. What is your Instagram handle, Seth? Do you have one?
I don't have fucking one.
You should.
I get jobs organically.
Well, dude, the Instagram is cool just because all the window cleaners on there. It's cool as shit. I like Instagram more than I like Facebook. Instagram is great.
I hear it's better. I'm just like
it's
lazy.
Great. Yeah, it's great. But thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys next Wednesday with another podcast episode. Kick ass and be kind to one another. Deuces.